Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Microphone check 1 2. Microphone check 1 2. Okay, all right, all right. I think the mic is all right. I was having issues with it a little bit ago last week, but we'll just leave it as is. But welcome everybody to another live stream here. Trading prop firms. Another day. Another dollar, another opportunity. So let's have a great day. He's got a big hog in those sweatpants. What are you talking about, dude? That's one way to start the morning. All right, we're gonna mark out our 1 hour supply and demand zones. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. We see price break below this low. We want to look for shorts on gold, but let's hop over to NQ quick. Mutta, morning. What's up? All right, so on the 1 hour on NQ, we're obviously making lower lows and lower highs. Just liquidated today. Nice. Oh wait, no, not nice. Just gonna mark out the 1 hour demand and supply zones. This one's a bit extreme. If we get there today, 100% would like to short. Good opportunity up here. We are currently in a 1 hour supply right now. And I'm gonna mark this wick on the 1 hour. Have this 1 hour demand. So areas of interest have been marked out for today. Yeah. Aditya. Hi, what's up? What's up? Morning. So NQ is pretty interesting, to be honest, or not interesting to me, to be honest, due to the high side, like upside potential to short up here, this level. So it might happen, it might not happen today, I don't know, but I'm gonna be patient. If there were to be longs to step in, I'd want to see longs to step down into, or sorry, I'd want to see buyers step in around 440s, in the 440s to go long. So that's kind of what I want to wait for. There might be short like a quick scalp down to the buy down here, but don't want to risk it. I think my NASDAQ screen is messed up. Stand by. There you go. Y'all have been looking at nothing this entire time. Bro, need 35 USD. Okay. I don't know if I got that for you, my friend. Don't know if I have that for you. All right, so we did on gold break this last lower high here on both. So it is nice and early, which is good. I'd like to see price come back up here. And we're going to risk $300. I'm sorry, man. I don't just give money away. I'm not rich yet. Yet. Maybe one day I'll just be able to give money away like that, but not right now. Have you ever seen corn in your poo? Oh, man. Happy, thank you for the vivid description that just now brought my... think about what you just... I didn't even check if there's news. Can we check if there's news, everybody? Tomorrow we've got some PPI. Important news tomorrow. Limit has been placed. Yes, I am in short gold currently. Risking 370 bucks. Would like to see price come down here. And then on my Tradeify or Take Profit Trader account, I am short on NQ. This is a win, bro. I hope so. Hope so. We don't know yet. Let's not get too excited, but yeah. I mean, so far on gold, it's decent. It might come up and stop me out, but it tapped into the supply zone on the 5-minute, and I basically took the break of the candle, meaning like the candle flipped. But this might come up. I don't know. It might. Watching from Uganda. Let's go. Thanks, brother. Thanks for joining, man. Unfilled fair value gap, sell side liquidity. This is def a win burner. Dude, I wish I knew what you were talking about, but sounds good. If it's a win to you, then and we're looking good. 1,500 for the days right here. Thousands right here. We will just manage both trades. On NQ, I need 6,000 to pass. It's going downhill, sell, sell. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I got these new Meta Ray-Bans, so I want to shoot some content with it. So let's see what that's like while we're trading. So I might look funny with the glasses on. But let's see if we can get some. Oh man, it's kind of... Do you have classes can join to learn? I have a Discord. It's inside of the description. If you want to join, it's completely free, and I have videos in there for free to watch and learn. My first time brother, greetings from Nigeria. Welcome Nigeria. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. If this was me, I would set to break even at fair value with my trading styles. So we usually set to stops to break even when it's your style. Yeah, I mean, I wait till I see some sort of like confirmation, like this next 5-minute candle. I'd want to see it close, you know, lower, obviously, and then I'd consider moving to break even. Hey, Meta, record. Hey, Meta, record. All right, we are recording with the glasses. Yeah, so you're a good scalper. Dude, I wouldn't say that yet, man. Just give it some time to watch what I do, and then give my assessment. This might be a losing trade, to be honest. So, hi from Ghana. What's up, Ghana? Lots of people from Africa today. Welcome to the channel. Looks like on the 1 minute on gold, we're still not out of the clear. 5-minute candles still not done forming, so far not the worst. On NQ, to pass, like I said, 6 grand, so we're at 54,197. Just trying to hold. Next 5-minute candle close, I'd consider moving to... Let's just keep it going. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Hey, Meta, stop recording. All right, guys. Got my little clip there. Alright, we're just chilling. NQ's not looking the hottest, but Hawkeye D, welcome. Good afternoon, good morning, you guys. Good morning. ABCD, what up? Good morning. Looks like it's creating a hammer to indicate a reversal. It really stay going down. Possibly. Gold, that 5-minute candle doesn't have me too confident, but it is what it is. Bro, I think it's time to close it. Yeah, possibly, but I'm trying to stick to a price target on NQ. NQ, you know, there's a good chance that we can come down to this 5-minute demand. So, and then we also, this 5-minute candle on NQ just closed on the 13 EMA, which is another like short confirmation. I will move to break even on NQ with stops above this 5-minute candle. So this is a risk-free trade. For me to pass the take profit trader account, it would be take profit, like hit the TP, and I'll pass a TPT account. On gold, gold did close below this 5-minute or this 13 EMA, so that's a good confirmation short, or that's a stronger confluence for it to continue lower, since this 5-minute candle closed below the 13. But it might retrace, come up, and come lower, or it might just continue higher. We're never for sure. Nothing's ever 100% solid. So, do not listen to anyone, mate. Trade your strategy. Thanks, brother. Yeah, exactly. 100%, bro. 100%. Mizan, hello. What's up? Good morning. You're so gentle while trading. Amazing. Not even slight panic. Bro, trust me. Chocolate, trust me. There's panic inside of me. I just don't show it. You know what I mean? I just don't show it. And this is just demo account, so it's not anything like legitimately real money for me. So what concepts to use to trade? I trade market structure, higher lows, higher highs. And then anytime that market structure changes, there's my area of entry. And then I also use supply and demand. Hammer candle, guys, hurry. How are we still doing TA in 2025? How are we still doing technical analysis in 2025? I don't know. You tell me. Is gold going up now? Currently as we speak, it is. This 5-minute candle is going up. What's up? First time seeing your stream. What's up, Tyrant? That's it, Tyrant. Tyrant, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. Just got to see 56,000, and we can close on the take profit trader account. So I'm gonna move this into profit now. Confirm. I accidentally traded too much on the take profit trader account. I didn't know there was or actually I forgot there was a 50% consistency rule. So I made $3,000 in a day sizing up. So now I got to get 56,000. Both of them had breakout structures. On NQ, we had this lower high and higher high, and then price broke that lower high and went lower. My entries in the 5-minute supply, which was right here. Same thing with gold. Instead of making a higher high and a lower high, it broke this lower low, these lower highs. So my entry was in the 5-minute supply. I waited for the 5-minute candle to flip, and then I entered. I think you're hitting TP. Do you want to take partials? Since this is just a TPT trader or funded account, not funded, what is it called? Since this is just a eval, I'm just trying to, I'm going to take profit here. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. That means I'll need like $800 to pass. All right, so I took profits on that trade for NQ. That was about 39 ticks, 40 ticks. So now to pass take profit trader, I need $900. $900. Actually, let me make sure. Let me go to the take profit trader account. $6,341 is what I need to make. So we're still a little behind, but that's all good. On gold, we're looking not the worst, but not the best right now. First time I was scrolling and bumped into this live and subscribed. I'll come back later. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Face. Appreciate it. Oh, it looks like we're gonna get cooked on this one. Great trade. Thanks, brother. Thank you. Thank you. What are your favorite indicators? I use the 200 EMA and the 13 EMA. We're about to get cooked. We're about to get cooked. What's the paint you in? I'm going to add into this trade if it flips. Only if it flips. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. I'm convinced that your SL always hits. Me too, brother. Me too. You obviously weren't just here for the winning trade, but it's all good. I'm convinced I said, hey, what's up, everything? 4x. Yeah, it's a hammer candle, so it'll squeeze. I don't know what a hammer candle is, but sure. The NQ trade, let's see what happened here. NQ trade went ahead and reversed, which was a good take profit area. It was getting close to the 200 EMA, so I decided to want to get out there. Might be good to consider the short continuation up here. Probably going to get stopped out on this next 1 minute candle. All right, we got stopped out on that trade on gold, which is all good. On Take Profit Trader, that was a $2,100 win, so I just need about 1,000 on Take Profit Trader to pass. And on TopStep, we're just chilling. It reverse if body closes above, then it reversed. Yeah, possibly. You use small time frame and big lot size. Sure. Yeah, I mean, that's all relative, but what is big lot size? There are guys that trade with millions of dollars and guys that trade with a few $100. So that's up to you on what's big lot size. If it respects the bearish fair value gap on NQ, it will continue to downside. If it forms an IVG, then it's reversing. Yeah, I mean, the gold shorts are still interesting to me, but yeah. You entered trade in document area, liquidated. Nice, brother. You have an account on YouTube. You trade live. You show everything that you do. Probably not, Papa, but you do. Props to you. I don't know what you're talking about. I think your stop loss was supposed to be kind of above the last reverse where the bears came in. Well, I took it on the break of this 5 minute candle, so it probably is going to short here. So I might re-enter in.
Order filled.
So same idea. The last entry was the same. Why is bro hating? Bro, I don't know, man. Haters, it's just weird to me, but you know. I guess when you're behind a keyboard and you're not the one going live talking about things, it's so much easier to try to be right. But yeah. Have you tried order flow strategies? No, I have not. I used to look at the DOM and look at like market orders and where the sellers are and stuff. That was like very beginning of my trades, because that was like super scalps. 2 minutes, 1 minute, even 30 seconds in trades, which is not what I want to do anymore. I watch your streams multiple times a week. You're 100% know what you're talking about. Just laugh them off. 100%. Yeah. I try to. I'm not gonna act like it doesn't bother me at times, but yeah. At the end of the day, I let it slip. Come on, going live doesn't make you special at all. No one said that I'm special. I'm just saying you're the one on my live. I like having these arguments or whatever you want to call it, because it's fun, and you might be like a complete troll, just like trolling me, trying to get a trigger out of me, and I'm gonna have fun with you, bro. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Papa. Everyone, welcome Papa to the stream. Dang. What is your key to holding winners longer? Holding winners longer is such a hard. It's all psychology, right? I think, and I'm not perfect at it. I usually like just take profits when I'm deeply in profit. But the key for me that's gotten me better is to accept, like, I let price hit my stop loss. Why not let price hit my take profit, right? And when I ask that question, it's because of like fear of money, fear of missing out. So I tend to wait until price is considerably further away from my entry area to go to break even, and I'll accept, okay, it's either going to be TP or break even. But on this last trade on NQ, we were pretty deep, and I decided, I'm going to take profits on that. First time here. Vibes are immaculate. Thanks, brother. Yeah, that's cool. Immaculate vibes, I should say. That's funny. What type of trader are you? I don't know. I think this is scalping, I believe. Scalping. All right, NQ's in a short area, but I don't think I'm going to take it because we're already at 708. So I'm just trading. This is just an eval on gold. So we're just chilling. If I lose it, I lose it, and I'll just stay patient. On the 1 minute on gold, the EMAs are getting close, which is, it becomes a lot more choppier here. And if this 13 EMA flips over the 200, then that's a bearish confirmation. But it doesn't look like we're going to get it. It doesn't look like we're going to get it today, everybody. Gold wants to continue higher. So I'm just going to go ahead and consider closing out the trade. I don't want to risk more than 300, so we're going to get out of the trade if it continues higher at $300 loss, so that I can most likely come back and take a trade that can make back the $700 loss. Bro, be patient. Yeah, I am. I don't want to go further in the red on the TPT or the take profit trader account. Sorry, TopStep account. Time here, guys. That's a hammer candle with a lower wick. Usually triggers upside squeeze before the price continues downward. It's okay. You just got timing wrong, bro. Yeah. For sure. Bro, just be a YouTube reactor and stop trading Phoenix. What the heck? Man, Monday morning vibes, man. This is crazy. Not troll at all, brother. I'm chilled. For sure. Sure, Papa. You're chill for sure. Bro, be patient. Yeah, I appreciate that, living room. I'm gonna probably, if I get stopped out, wait till market open and be patient on the next setup, because I want to pass it. I want to hopefully pass the take profit trader account today, and then these TopStep accounts. It's whatever. I used EMA back in 2017. You're literally my past self. Oh, nice, brother. Are you like Lamborghini and rich and spend your time jumping on other people's streams to troll them? Like you're making money now and all you do is troll? It's within a bearish fair value, so hopefully it respects. I guess, you have to understand, like, people who actually are successful in trading and have, and they're not even on YouTube, but they're successful in trading. They literally don't spend their time on other people's lives to troll them and say such negative things. And that goes in like business too. Like, you have to understand, we got to stop that on that. I don't care. You have to understand, like, I'm in business. I have other businesses. I don't make full-time money off of trading. And the people who are very successful, they don't even have the time to look at what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Only time we talk with my successful colleagues and people that I'm associated with are when we've got wins or we're doing business together. So guys like Papa who come on the stream to hate, should tell you kind of what they're doing. But that's my little rant for today. All right, so we had a winner on NQ. About 40 points, which was nice. And then 2 losers on gold, which is chill for me too. What we're going to do is just clear out the charts for now. It's my first time watching these lives. I really enjoy it. It's my suggestion for you will be to look for the range zone in not far rake of structure of the time of day. Thanks for everything. Yeah, absolutely. And thanks for the recommendation. Yeah, I'm with you. I usually trade 1 hour supply and demand zones as areas of interest. So that's why I took the NQ trade. And then that's why I'm taking the gold trade, because we're in 1 hour area of interest right now. This is a 1 hour supply that we're in. So, but since market's opening in about 15 minutes, I'm just going to chill out for a little bit. I mean, you already have the setup for reacting. Just work hard and stop dreaming and hoping big. Dude, what happened to you, bro? What do you hear yourself, Phoenix? You have just work hard and stop dreaming and hoping big. Do you think I'm hoping big and dreaming big in trading? No, bro. I want to make money full-time in trading, but I'm not dreaming. I have businesses. I have things that take care of me outside of trading. Literally, like I have businesses. I have 2 things that I do that have no association to day trading and YouTube. So I feel you, but don't be so hasty and make assumptions on people on YouTube. So yeah, living room. Right, bro. I'm going to head to the charts now. Catching a bit. Remember, don't let the haters get to you. Great show, thank you, bro. Well done. Thanks, Larry. Thank you. I really appreciate the support, and I hope you have a green day today. And I'll catch you later. Hopefully, we take some setup that's somewhat the same. Okie dokie. NQ has now created the new higher high on the 5-minute time frame. We go to the 1 hour, and there's this 1 hour candle. There's like no man's land. Like, there's just a huge sell off. So I have this 1 hour candle wick marked out as an area where I can expect where price comes up and rejects. Gold struggling 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes in, and we're getting weak candles on gold. So my entry on gold wasn't the nicest, but if you zoom out, you look at gold, it's quite a bit of a range. We're talking about 10-point range almost. So ideally, I wanted to enter in up here. I'd probably still be in right now if I did, but I wanted to take a less aggressive entry on gold. But yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes of kind of, we're moving up, but it's keeps continuing selling off on the 5-minute. Green Day 2e2. Green Day, nice. Congrats. Good luck. Said hi. What's up? Miragard. Hi, Jean. What's up? What's up? Let's say you're trading supply and demand and you're relying on base candles in a strong zone. You've not marked inducement area. That's why you got taken out. Bro, oh, you are so for sure about everything you're saying. And I say this respectfully. I don't care if your statement is correct or not. It doesn't affect my life. But you want to be right. So all I want to tell you is check out why you want to be right. Like who cares if you're right, bro? Who cares if your inducement, fair value gap, turtle soup actually is the reason why something's happening? Right? My thesis is that no one knows exactly what's happening. And you can pray to the moon and the stars and only short when it's high tide. And if you're making money, you're making money. That's all that matters. Trade math, not astrology, is for regards. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're agreeing with what I'm saying, but yes, either way, all I care about whenever I talk to traders is, one, when you trade, do you have a setup? Do you have a strategy? That's one. Two, are you profitable? And if those two things are yes, props to you, bro. Props to you. I can care less what your strategy is. Turtle soup, chicken noodle soup. I don't care what it's called. But if you're profitable, freaking good job. But guys that come on this stream and just like, you got liquidity swept and there was no SMT, and it's always SMT traders. I don't know why, but it's just always SMT traders that want to prove that they're right about something. And it is what it is, bro. I mean, I can care less. What bothers me is that they want to be right. You know, if they just come in and say, yeah, maybe it was because of this and that, you know, that's my setup, I'd be cool. But like when they want to be right, it's like, bruh, it's so tiring because I want to address it every single time, you know. Sorry for my little rant. BTC, any prediction for December? Looks like gold playing out. Dang it, gold's playing out. I just was a bit too aggressive on the entry. 718. I'm not going to take the shot. So let's take a look at BTC real quick. On the daily candle, we have entered a demand zone. I think I was looking at the weekly. So yeah, so on the weekly candle, we have closed into this demand zone, and then we started wicking up. So this week, in my opinion, this week, I would look for some sort of like range, 80. Maybe we drop a little lower to the 79, break the 80s, and then come back up. But at some point in December, I would anticipate longs coming back up to like the 96 range, and then the next leg lower. That's my analysis on Bitcoin. And there goes freaking gold. Okay, there goes gold. But we'll just be patient. Chicken soup strategy, exactly, yeah. So gold played out nicely, and this is just a setup that I take, guys, and I'll explain the setup. It's just that I didn't want to just enter in at my area of entry or area of interest. I wanted to wait for a reversal 5-minute candle, which we're getting it now. So this is the setup I take. Okay, it's very simple, very simple. We have price action like this. And this is in my Discord. It's completely free. Okay, guys, you can join the Discord, completely free. And inside there's a section that discusses setups. And I have videos in there. It's completely free. What's the chicken soup strategy? I don't know. Ask Papa. He's the one that knows all about it. So you got higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, right? What I wait for is for price to come up, either make a lower high or a higher high, but come in and break this last lower high. And now we're having a change of structure. I enter in some sort of 5-minute demand or 5-minute supply zone to go short. Price has to be in either a price has to be in a 1 hour demand or supply, right? Which this purple box right here is a 1 hour supply. And then entry is in the 5-minute supply or demand, which is this second 5-minute supply zone, right? And then take profit is usually the next 5-minute demand, which was going to be down here. Sorry. But like this. That's the setup. But I entered in down here underneath this 5-minute candle because it rejected off of the 5-minute supply area and I was looking to go short, right? My aggressive entry would have been better, but it's not always perfect. So you just kind of take it as it is. This trade could be a winner. And this is a setup that I take. Higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, lower high, lower high, right? We got a trend forming, right? And then we want to see price break this last lower high right here. And then we enter in the 5-minute supply. So let's look at the actual charts. We got higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high. Here's the last lower high right here. And what do we see? We see this 5-minute candle break this last lower high. 5-minute candle, break this last lower high. That means there's a change of a structure. So then I would enter in this 5-minute supply zone and boom. So if you guys don't know the setup, that's my quick explanation of supply and demand, my areas of interest, my entry, and my exits. For anybody that was interested. There was no goat setup. Why did you enter? Goat setup? Oh, goat soup. Yeah, I like goat soup on the more tender side. I think the goat wasn't cooked all the way. That's probably why. Yo, I'm stuck with this loss buying ETC before the major crash of BTC. Any advice? Not financial advice for anything that I have to say, but I'm stuck with loss in buying ETH. You don't lose until you sell, right? And if you can stomach the bear market, that if we enter, if you can stomach it, okay, you know, you'll be all right. If you can't stomach it, and you sell, just you run the risk of it reversing. So if I was in your shoes, I'd go out and try making more money and not focus on the loss of ETH and try to keep averaging in as much as possible until the market reverses. Oh, there you go. 2022 ICT YouTube model. I've never watched a full video of ICT. I listened to like 5 minutes of it and I fell asleep and I stopped listening. What's up? Jello, hey, what up, bro? Gello, I don't know if I want to say your name wrong, but what's up? Trading Tick said hi, what's up? Land Wolf on Solana will go to the moon. I don't know what that is. We got people shilling their altcoins. You mean higher high and higher low? Sorry, no, higher high and lower high, higher high and lower high. Oh yeah, you're talking about higher low. Yeah. My bad. I literally, when I used to teach this to the Discord, when I was like trying to do this, like to be a teacher, I would always mess up getting those mixed up. But yes, thank you for correcting me. Don't add a stop loss and you won't lose. Well, you can blow the account if you don't add a stop loss. Or if you're talking about the guy with ETH, yeah, for sure, I can see that. Gold looks like it's going to play out, but market opens in 5 minutes, so we're going to kind of stay away from that. So a less aggressive entry on gold. So very aggressive is entering in right in this 5-minute supply, right? That's an aggressive entry right here. So we would have been in and holding and a $300 stop loss right here and would have rejected. A less aggressive entry, okay, Less aggressive is waiting for a 5-minute candle to close under or on the 13 EMA. But here we have a 5-minute candle close on this 13 EMA. We enter in on the break of this candle. So it looks something like this. And we try to shoot for 2R. Or 5-minute demand, which would be right here. Cool, thanks. HODL, never sell until you earn profit. There you go. Simple enough. Careful, bro. PDH up there. I don't know what PDH is. Take a look at NQ. All right, NQ made the higher high. In the higher low. Thank you for Playa, or whoever that was, to make sure I was saying it correctly. And then now we might be potentially looking at this. I'm not going to take this trade, but it would be something like this. Boom. Sorry. All right, watch this. If we're just watching the pattern, boom, boom, and then would like that. So we just want to see this as a potential setup. But with market just opening, I'm not taking that. Previous day high. Gotcha. Yeah, possible that it might come up. Might come up and just stop us out. Waiting for mitigation, but you won't take that trade. Bro, are you coming up with all these? Are you just coming up with terms? Mitigation, compression, capitulation. I don't know. What else? What other types of words do you need? Is S&D, you call it compression. Oh, okay. That's too complicated for me. Supply and demand. When did you start day trading? I started in 2020 during COVID, and lost thousands of dollars in minutes with the PPP loan. And I remember being so stressed and crying, losing like $3,000 in like literal $3,000 in minutes, falling to my knees in our bedroom. My wife's just like, "It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay." And I remember thinking like, "Can't believe I lost that money." Yeah. So started trading in 2020. They overcomplicate trading so much just to be non-profitable. You know, look, there is a Jade Cap. Jade Cap FX has the biggest payout from Apex. He uses ITC concepts, so but I can tolerate him when he talks about it. He doesn't really overcomplicate it that much. But yes, you're 100% right. Search and destroy. Yes, bro. Yes, that is my favorite thing to play on Call of Duty. Search and destroy. But when my teammates don't talk on Call of Duty, kind of gets boring. So let's open up a chat in the Discord or search and destroy. How about that? So we could all jump online. All right. So this 5-minute demand played out. Looks like gold also played out short. But we're just chilling. So how much have you made sense? I'd be looking at my prop firms in total. Which would be I'd be profitable this year. 10,000 from TopStep, and then like $3,000 from Take Profit Trader. Time to eat my fueling, guys. I'm officially down 20 pounds as of today in 2 weeks, so I'm feeling pretty good about losing weight. Feels great. But not going to stop here. Going to continue the weight loss journey. But it's time to eat this bar. I have to eat this every 2.5 hours every day. But Thanksgiving's coming around the corner. So the problem is I might want to eat a little differently, and I have to make that decision for myself. Do I want to eat differently this week and just count it as the holidays and get back on it? Or do I stick it through? Those are the questions. Bro, S&D, there's RBR, DBR, RBD, etc. There's UMH, head and shoulders, and there's compression. You're trying too hard to make me look like I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not... Bro, you're taking whatever I'm taking too personally. I'm just saying, you keep bringing up your strategy and saying whatever I'm doing to say whatever you're doing. And I'm not asking about your strategy. You just keep typing it. I'm open to hearing about it, but you just keep telling me why I'm wrong about trades and why I got out or why I got stopped out and yada yada. Congrats on the weight loss. Thank you. Thank you. Hasn't been easy. Have a long journey ahead of me. I'm gonna keep it going. So this NQ trade played out perfectly market open. Perfectly. 5-minute demand. Tapped it. Market open. 100 points long. Crazy work. AVNG West up. Papa, it's not my strategy. If you're saying you use S&D, whoever taught you didn't give the whole thing, you clearly know what is POI. What's POI? Rally base rally, drop base rally, whatever you want to call it, which is what you were talking about. Rally base rally, DBR, drop base rally. I know what you're talking about, bro. I just don't care about whatever you're talking about. Compression and earlier I was in a trade. No one else is going to know this if you're new. I was in a trade and then you told me why I got stopped out with your ICT concepts. I don't care why I got stopped out. I know I just got stopped out of my setup. So it's just guys like you, look, you're welcome to stay, and I want you to stay, and I want to be friends. But rule of thumb, when someone's trading, look, someone could say, I'm going to go long and I'm going to go short, and we can both be okay with each other's decisions, right? Right now, someone says, I'm going long. Okay, well, I think I should go short, right? We can both have our understandings and opinions about the trade setup and where we're in, and we can both make money depending on our entry and stops, right? It's just the guys that come in and they want to be hard set right about what's going on, and they're not even in trades. That's what bothers me. Yeah, I'm a scalper in a trade, a 1 minute breakout trade. There is maybe like 3 or 4 things I look for before getting into a trade, but it ain't that complicated. Being profitable is mainly risk management. 100%. Risk management is number one. Trying to not overtrade is my biggest downfall. Biggest downfall. Yeah, let's be friends. Yeah, I'm totally down to do it, but you know, you do your setups, I do mine, and I'm cool to talk about it, bro. Just don't tell people why they're wrong about things. It's not when it's, you can tell people when they're wrong about things. What I'm saying is when it comes to trading, everybody wants to feel right about their strategy, and I don't care. And you shouldn't care either. You know what I mean? That's what I want to take away from like our conversation, Papa, is that you think I'm attacking you when I'm friendly as a teddy bear. I don't think you're attacking me. I think that you're pushing your narrative of your concepts of trading to be correct over mine or anybody else's. I'd be willing to bet some money that if we had some Starbucks conversation with a few other traders here that are live with us, that it'd be like that you'd want to be right in your thinking of trading. And that's what I'm trying to address. Lots of strategies work for just got to find what works with you. Exactly. Yes, it's all like per person. Don't take it personal though. I'm not appreciate it. Definitely not taking it personal. It's that I say what I say right now for other people. Look, we've been getting, very thankful, thank God, that we're able to get to 8 to 10,000 views alive. And there are other people who are trading who are not, or who are watching the live who don't say anything. Why? Because I used to be that person. I wasn't in the chat typing in what's up, what's going on, and I'd be the person watching. And I want to set the precedent for the people that want to join into my community that no one is right and no one is wrong. The only people that are right are the ones making money. Okay? And if your ICT strategy does make you money, you have every right and every respect to talk, right? But when you go into other trading communities and you, quote unquote, give them your perspective and tell them that you're wrong because of this strategy, that's not cool. You can tell me your opinion, like, hey, I think that, you're probably wrong because in my setup, we look for this, and that might be why, right? That's having an open mind, open heart about like other people's strategy. It's just ICT in particular breeds this type of like mentality. It's like a cult. Like, we're right no matter what. Everybody else's strategy is stupid. Like, that's the vibe I get from a lot of ICT traders. So that's what I don't take it personal. I take it serious to want to address it for the other traders that aren't active in the community, that aren't talking. So there's my little rant. You think I'm attacking you when I'm friendly as a teddy bear? Question: if you were new, how would you learn it? Yeah, if I was starting over again, I would look at market structure first and just stare at charts for hours as much as I can without actually trading any real money. It doesn't, what strategy are you using? As long as it has an edge, that's fine. Exactly. Your strategy worked out. I'll come back now and again just to see the update. Good-ish. Thanks, man. Carlos, thank you. Yeah, and this strategy I didn't come up with, okay? It was learned from Carmine Rosado and Doyle Exchange are the two guys that I paid them money on their courses to learn supply and demand. Why? Because their type of strategy and how long I'm in the trade fit my personality. I cannot hold trades for more like 3 days. It's not my... Dude, I cannot look at my phone every hour. I can't handle the swings. I'd rather be in a trade. Like if we entered in correctly on this trade, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes we're in this trade, maybe 30, we get out and I'm done. Look at it this way. If you trade S&D, you can grow or take your trading to another level just by being with another S&D trader. Yes, I understand that. But I'm not considering myself the greatest trader of all time. What you have to understand is a lot of people get lost in the sauce trying to add in more setups, try to add in more ideas, indicators, and for value gaps and whatever else you want to add in. And I've learned personally for myself that when you have too many things to look at, it skews your trading. So from my experience, from somebody that's been trading since 2020 and has been mostly unprofitable until this year, when I scaled back and I took away not looking at every time frame, the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 15, the 10, the 5, and the 1, and looking at 4 indicators and waiting for a fair value gap to fill out and liquidity sweeps to happen, I actually started being profitable when I just took the setup I just showed you guys earlier. That's the vibe you get, but it's not the reality. You have personally said you have never watched a full video of his, which could be why you haven't actually found out the truth about him. I don't care to. It's so weird. What does it matter? It's a style. I'm not personally attacking the ICT guy. It's too complicated. I tried listening 5 minutes in, and it was way too complicated. So Doyle Exchange, you guys want to look up Doyle Exchange. Shout out to Doyle Exchange if you ever catch this live or hear about me. Doyle Exchange's setup is extremely simple, and I've watched that guy for years post his losses and post his wins live. Okay? That's what I care about the most with this guy, is that Doyle Exchange was willing to lose money in front of people, and I watched him do it live. So I trusted in that setup, and I liked the simplicity of it, and I took it. So it's not that I'm attacking ICT and the dude. I just don't care about his strategy because it's overcomplicated in my mind. Is it now an uptrend? So shall I try to buy? Trades are better. You want to try buying in areas that continue a trend. And yes, this 5-minute area could be a good place to go long. I'm not taking it. Excuse me. There's other parameters you want to look at, but you wouldn't want to long. It's harder to long up here and then trying to short down here, right? If we're just looking at this chart the way it is right now, if you try to long here, you're already at an area where it's like high, right? There's a chance where it goes higher, then it comes lower, right? And then if you try to short here, we've already been selling off for X amount of time, so it can short and go long. So, or it could go lower and reverse on you. So, but take that with a grain of salt, because this can continue shorting if you go short, and this can continue long if it goes long. But that's just my opinion on where to short and long. I wait for retests. Do you think TJR is a good trader? I don't know who TJ. Oh yeah, I do know who TJR is. I don't know him. Honestly, I can't make the full assumption. I know that the content that he makes is a bit crazy, like some of the things that he does. I always have my like alerts up whenever guys, have courses, which I don't know if he has a course or not, but I'm not going to speak too much about it. My assumption is that he does make money trading. My guess is that most of his money is made from marketing and one-on-one courses or whatever the case is. Is he profitable? Sure. Good. Just making it simple. Yeah, 100%. Yes, ICT is hard and the students have complicated the concepts. No doubt about it. Yeah, 100%. Shout out to Doyle. I became probably because of him. His psychology videos are gems too. 100%. Yes. I listened to that guy for hours, and like his driving videos, and then I was in his Discord where it's like $79 a month, and I was in there for like 4 months, 5 months, and I just saw the dude day in, day out stay disciplined in his setup and what he looks for, and made money, lost money, but overall, same trades I saw online were the ones that he posted, and the dude's profitable. Don't watch the guru guys. Yeah, it's tough to say, man. It's tough to say who's guru, who's not, but yeah. Also, it's true, I can pay $100 for fake money to trade. If I make good profit, I'll get real money to trade with. If so, where could I take this opportunity? Yeah, these are prop firms. If you're United States, I trade Take Profit Trader and TopStep currently. I'm trying to be affiliates with them, but it doesn't look like I'm big enough for them. So another one is My Funded Futures. I'm going to try being with. I traded with My Funded Futures for a little bit, but yeah. I learned S&D first from Chaos Trader, but became consistent when I learned SMC. It just made sense. Nice. Yeah, having both is probably good. Putting both of those ideas together can work. Just made 2K. Congrats, Angel Production. GG's. Make that money. What do you reckon about breakout trading, Mamba FX? I think breakouts do work. It's very simple, but you do have to be like super strict with your risk. If that thing reverses, like get out. You know what I mean? If it reverses. I used to be a breakout trader, and the problem is it would break out, I'd be in profit, and then it'd come back and it'd get close to my stop loss, and I'd continue moving my stop loss lower, think it's going to reverse and continue to break out, and that's where I would go wrong on breakout trades. ICT is simple. It's not a strategy. It's concepts. People will always find it hard if they try to use everything he teaches. His way of teaching is meant for someone to pick a few concepts from the many. Sure, I don't know him. That's my assumption of him, but if that's your opinion of him and that's what he does, great. That's awesome. I'm talking about the general consensus of ICT traders that I've watched on YouTube for years, and also some of the things that I've heard about him on the Robbins Cup and stuff like that, where he said that he was going to be the highest most profitable trader and ended up being in dead last place. So how could I trust somebody with their concepts when they didn't pass or didn't even win the Robbins Cup or whatever you want to call it? Again, all fugazi to me. The real guys that are making money with the huge hedge funds and or huge hedge funds that are trading, they're the ones making billions of dollars. Okay, they're the real traders. Would I be able to do what you're doing right now on my smartphone, or will I need a computer to trade like you? I used to do it from my phone. I used to try trading from my phone, but phone trading is very hard, to be honest. Lots of risk to it because it's happening so fast. You're trying to do everything from your phone, so yeah. Robbins Cup is always the highlight. You two really love this guy. I could care less. Whoever ICT really is in this like mystical person, and whether he traded Robbins Cup or not, I just don't. Let me just settle with you guys. I can care less about the strategy, and I will never. I don't want to be for sure. I will most likely never trade ICT because I have found something that works for me. If ICT worked for me, then great. But it just doesn't. And for some people, it does. Okay? Can we just accept that? Or do we need to keep trying to stand up for somebody? I'm just going to leave it at be. Leave it as be. I'm just live on YouTube right now, but good. Good. I am. It's in this like a 77. On this. These are prop from account. Have to get. I did. It is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I watch. Alrighty. Yes, sir. All right, thank you. I'm ICT trader finding success, but I'd say stick to PA like Doyle trade sharp. ICT tells you a lot of depth stuff, which is very helpful, but you don't need to be successful. Great explanation, Carlos. I tell Pops I said what up. I rent an office space in a dealership, and I'm just a tenant in this office. So he was there's like some venture capitalists looking for money, and I'm trying to raise money with them. ICT made us profitable. A lot of millionaires in Africa because of ICT. Nice. That's awesome. That's great. Would I be able to do what you're doing right now? Smartphone. I answered that question. What's up? What's up? What's the move today? We had a short this morning, which we had a winner. As of right now, I don't have anything clear. Maybe longs down here. Possible longs. And then shorts for the next leg lower. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another leg lower. That's possible, but it's not A+ setup. On gold, since we had a higher high, lower high, sorry, lower low, lower high, lower low, and now if this candle closes above this area, this 5-minute candle closes here, I would be interested in going long here. Has to be in a 1-hour demand, which this is in a 1-hour demand. That's my parameter. Has to break the structure, which it looks like it might. And entries in the 5-minute demand, which is it's his marketing style. He knows everyone online will talk about him when he claims he'll win the Robbins Cup, and he doesn't. More to know about him and his work online through noise around his. Yeah, I don't know, dude. To each their own, but if you want to really say something, you prove it, right? It's not like it's not like I like BMWs and they're gonna market something, their fastest car in the world. They got the best technology. They spend all this money trying to be the coolest car, and they get on the Nürburgring and they suck. So then why would I want to buy a BMW? Why would I want to buy that car if they suck, right? So it doesn't make sense to want to preach all this stuff about Robbins Cup and then say that he's going to win and then lose. It's literally so contradictory, but whatever. The candles are really big on NAS for me to trade. Yeah, it really is. I mean, I kind of like this short right now. I might take this short just for a risky trade. Because I only need about 1,000 left. So I'm going to risk today's profit. And we're going to enter in short. Oh, I don't think we're going to get filled. If this candle flips up and enters this in, that'd be great. We're risking 625 to make potentially 1,000 and some change, and that's what I'm looking for to pass. Take profit trader account. I would like to. All right, we are in. We are in short. On the take profit trader account, I need to be at $6,341 to pass. The candles are really big. Said hi, what's up? His proof is through his students that put in the work. Sure. Ooh, cool. I guess so. I guess that makes sense. I'd rather be the person that makes the money with the setup. But yeah, nice trade, simple. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm just looking for the next leg lower. We might not get it, but we will see. How many members can say they really help the masses like ICT? Because it feels like a cult to people when it's not. How many mentors can say they helped? I don't know. Ask Doyle Exchange and Carmine Rosado, who have thousands of followers, who actually have been profitable. Are they not as good as ICT? I don't know. You tell me. Do you have videos on your strategy? Yes, I do. It's in the Discord. It's completely free. Discord's completely free. I have videos in there teaching a good friend of mine, Fred. But yeah, ICT is like Morpheus for real. Y'all crazy. I don't know if you guys can hear yourself, but you guys act like he's God. His name is, I don't know what his name is, and sure, he's just another dude to me, just like anybody else. He ain't God. He's not Morpheus. He's a dude that trades and did not win the Robbins Cup when he said he would. He'll get it. Hopefully stays in that channel. Yeah, I hope so too. I know what you're talking about. I'm watching this bit of a trend line here. It won't be good if we break it, but we shall see. Shall see. Thanks, gonna join the Discord. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Discord family. I call it the Matrix Trading channel. So welcome. Thanks, gonna join the Discord. Fortunately, I have witnessed him in 2023 free membership trade a live 15K account to 100K in 2 weeks. That's awesome. And a lot of people can do that too. That's great. All right, looks like it's breaking the trend line. We might be cooked on this setup, which is fine because we're up like $3,000 on that count, or 2,700 or something on this morning's trade. But we shall see. Yeah, he's not good, but he is Morpheus. Is it possible I can mention another YouTuber here? You can mention whoever you want. I'm mentioning other YouTubers. What was the number I have to hit? 63,000. Oh, 6,341. So about $1,200. But it doesn't look like we're going to get it. It doesn't look like we're going to. 32 seconds left. Gold is coming down into this 5-minute demand, which would be decent long. Decent long. Yeah, he's not God. He's Morpheus. His positive mentor. He said hi. What's up, Julius? What's up? What's up? Welcome. All right, we got stopped out on that trade. ASCP2. That's a hard name to say. What's up? What's up? All right, what is it at now? 54,560. Minus 4,560. So 1,760 is what I need to make on that account to pass. This is a breakout trader type of setup, right? We got a break of this trend line. Boom. Some people might be going long and this thing might rally even higher. So said hi. What's up? Still waiting for this. I will look to go long here. Do you trade in a prop firm? Yes, I do. I'm using Take Profit Trade or TopStep right here. And then this is TPT. I appreciate all the likes, guys. It means so much if we can jump the likes up a bit, just a little bit, would help out the algorithm, get us to new eyes, new eyeballs across the world. Secondly, let's take a look at the polls. Do the markets recover this holiday week? Bro, yes, bears are gone. 40% of you say that we're going higher. No, we want to trap the bulls. So the bears think that this is a bull trap. And 29% of you can say I can care less. LOL. That's great. That's great. Thanks for participating in the poll. Side question: how a lot of guys do streams go for TopStep, never FTMO funded next. A lot of us are stateside, and we can trade TopStep and TPT, which are regulated prop firms with the SEC, which is what I tend to trade with. International clients, I have funded next. They reached out to me to want to be an affiliate with them. I used to trade Forex, so look out for potentially me working with them. We have a meeting that we're lining up. So yeah. All right, so goal or NQ is long. NQs are gone. What's the advantage of using prop firms instead of your own money? You can leverage yourself to have, a few $1,000s of capital to trade with. So you're taking $49 for TopStep to have a 50K account. Really, it's $49 to have like $2,000. But if you have the $2 to $3,000 to trade with yourself, I would consider trading your own cash account. But prop firms are a good way to make money with the prop firms and then build your own cash account from that money, right? Nice, you're a big dog. I wouldn't consider I'm a big dog. I'm just one of these dudes trading live. So here we go. NQ. Nothing happened. Anyone know a broker WMT5 in the US? Don't. Do you trade only futures now? I heard that Real Bag is there. I trade futures, yes, only because there's less slippage and the prop firms don't require you to have like phase 1 and phase 2 type of setups, and they're cheaper. Any hidden rule with TopStep? Nope, no hidden rule. Can't make more than 50% in one day of your total profit. So you have to make $3,000 to pass the account. You can't make more than $1,500 in a day. So the fastest you can pass is in 2 days. Bro, I'm from India. How can I trade Forex, withdraw to Trust Wallet, then sell to physical person USDT and take cash where I can find that person, please, man? Oof, I don't know, man. It's a little complicated and probably not allowed where I'm at. So, there's probably Discord you can join where people can do that for fees for you. All right, so gold is running up. I don't know if we're going to actually see price come down here for a while. But until then, that's the setup I usually wait for, or that's the setup I'm wanting to look for. And there's a 1 hour supply right here. And we're also in a 1 hour supply right now. Yeah, I mean, I would call this a high quality setup if price does reject to come down here. So I'm going to set alerts here, and I'll take this later in the day. NQ ran higher. Nice job if anyone's long on NQ. No evaluation. There is a valuation. It's just not phase 1, phase 2 like Forex prop firms do. It's just get to $3,000 profit target within some of these rules and you've passed. How do you do them? What do you do then? I don't know. I don't have that issue with the Trust Wallet and USDT thing. So my apologies. I don't have Forex, or I don't have crypto money to have to turn into fiat currency. Which prop firm is good? If you're stateside, I recommend TopStep and TPT. Take Profit Trader. No evaluation means there's a catch. Maybe you get 50%. There isn't a catch. It's just that there's differences to how you want to pass. So with prop firms that are normal, like with the Forex prop firms, you have to get 3% in phase 1, then you have to get 6% in phase 2 or 5%. So you have to do that, right, within 30 days. With futures prop firms, you have to just get $3,000 or whatever the account size is just get to a profit target within these parameters. So there isn't catches. Catch is just different rules. What do you do then, man? Please at least get a clue. I don't have the time and capacity. I'm looking for trades. So you think about how to help you with your Forex and money in crypto. It's a trading channel. This isn't a fiat currency crypto exchange channel. So, so far, you know, an opportunity long in this 5-minute demand. Possible. Five-minute man. Oof, risking $1,000. It's a big risk. But longs here seem pretty interesting on NQ. Gold is ripping higher. Hey guys, we're just chilling. Is there any consistency rule? I avoid prop firms with such a rule with my life. Yes, there is consistency rules, a 50% consistency rule on TopStep. I understand you don't want to explain the gray area, but what do you all that YouTube genuine traders do like you? I don't, my money doesn't come through crypto. My money comes through USD directly to my bank account through these prop firms, so I don't face that issue. How much do you risk per trade? On this account, I risk around $300 on the combine for TopStep, and then on this account, I'm risking $800 to $1,000 because I'm already up 54. I need to get to 56 and some change to pass, so I'm risking a little bit more. Percentage wise, with prop firm accounts, you can't really look at it that way. When you're funded, it's 1 to 2% once you're funded. All right, so I might take one more trade on NQ. You have no clue what you're talking about. Yeah, sure, bro. You can do the 50% consistency rule, or you have to make think about this. You got a 50%, 50K account times 3%. So you got 1,500, or yeah, so it's 1,500, and then the next time you have to go to 6%. So you have to make $4,500 on Forex prop firms when you just have to make $3,000 here, and you just can't make more than 1,500 in a day. But to each their own. I will praise futures prop firms all day long because they're way easier to pass. You're talking to someone that did trade Forex prop firms for a very long time, and the slippage on MT4 and MT5 is insane. Like, I'd market order in, it'd be like, I'd be in the red easily on MT4. So yeah, but it's whatever. I just came in live. What's up, Rudy? What up? What up? Welcome, welcome. I'm possibly thinking about going long, but I want to wait a little bit. I don't want to just jump into it. Risking 985. All right, this will be my last trade, guys. I'm in long on. I am long on my TPT account. I get it, brother. I just consistency rule is like touching a hot pot. I don't know what you mean by that, bro. There's so many people making money. Jade Cap FX, who's your ICT golden boy, made millions of dollars off of a prop firm called Apex, who has a consistency rule. So, yeah. Fif- 56,300 is what I need to pass. What was it again? Or 6,341. 6,341 is what I need. $6,300. We're so close to passing. Pretty sure if I move this here, I'll... I'm going to move this thing to break even. Not looking good, not looking good. I'm going to go ahead and probably... I'm going to move this to here. We're going to move our stops into profit. I'm going to call it a day after this trade if we don't get to smart move, chestnut checkers. Yes, sir. Just a few more $100, so I'm trying to let this thing breathe a bit. $300. That's all we need. $300. Can we get it? I should have took it on the TopStep account, but didn't. I hope so. I hope so, Geo or Jello. Hopefully it's Jello, right? Like J for G, Jello. I hope so, bro. I have my stops in profit now, so if I get stopped, I get stopped. I'm gonna call it a day. I got to get going. Have a meeting at 9, which is in like 25 minutes. Come on, Poppy Chulo. Come on, flip it, flip it. Not looking good. Not looking good, everybody. Or TP. We're going to get stopped out. Most props only have the consistency rule for their challenges. Once you're funded, there's no consistency rule exactly. You just have to get above a certain buffer before you can take money. I think we're cooked. We're cooked. All right. We got stopped out on the trade. We got stopped out on the trade. All good. All good. We got $1,000. We just need $1,000 to pass. $1,000 to pass the account. Gold is a long way from home. Where's gold at? Yeah, gold's a long way from where we want to go short in. But we're going to be patient. I lost 2 trades this morning on the Take Profit Trader account, and then on the TPT, sorry, TopStep account. And then on the TPT account, I'm up like $2,500, $300. Today, I'm up $2,100 on the Take Profit Trader account. So we locked in some gains on the NASDAQ. Gold might be good for some shorts. We're in a 1 hour supply. It's not the cleanest setup. It's a bit risky, to be honest. We have this 5-minute supply right here. Close to tapping. Yeah, I'd be interested in shorting the 5-minute supply on gold. Chaka blew 3 express accounts in 2 days from a payout. Any advice? Down 1,500 invested into funded the past month. Bro, first off, join the Discord, all right? Because then you won't be alone in it. Because I feel you. I just had 4 funded accounts. I was up like 2 grand on each of them. And one night, I decided to trade outside of my trade time. I went home and started trading and blew up it all. Blew it all up, bro. Just lost it all. So I feel your pain. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up. We all do it. But what we need to look at is the gamification of prop firms to get money. So this time around, I'm not going to look at payouts. I'm not going to count the money. I'm not going to figure out how much money I can make. Try to not look at how much money you can make with the accounts. Just look at your setup and take what's in front of you, and then look back and say, oh wait, I can actually make money now, right? But I feel you. I'm sorry to hear that. Join the Discord, bro. It's free. It's in the description. We can talk about it some more there. Okay, shorts on gold were looking interesting to me, or was looking interesting to me. I'm really thinking that this thing will pop up one more time. Are we looking for shorts? Yeah, I'm looking for shorts up in this area currently. Trade with Rahan. Man, you're doing great. Man, all the best. All the very best. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. If you're still here with us and I haven't earned the like, maybe I can. Hopefully, if you feel that I earned the like, gently tap the like button or put some hearts in the chat. Meaning a lot. Just kind of gets people to the place. Bro, can I get P2P in person in Discord some commission? I don't know. I don't give commission. I don't know what you mean by that. Man, you're doing great. Can you give me the Discord link? Yep, Discord link is inside of the description, but I'll go ahead and slap it in the chat here. Completely free. Jack, I'm going to give this prop firm game another 1,500 before I call it quits. I've made one payout so far, the 3 expresses. If I made 250 today and tomorrow, would have set me up in the greens. I feel you, bro. It's all good. It's all good. Don't think about it too much. Maybe take a few days off. The volume's going to be kind of weak this week because of the holidays. So, maybe take a break. Maybe take a break. Do you think I should go for 3 combines at a time? I'm trading 2 at a time. That's kind of what I stick to. But yeah, bro. I feel you. I feel you. 3's good. 3's good. 1's good. You can make a lot of money off of 1 combine. You know what I mean? So do what's best for you. With your financial. Based on your financials and everything like that. Don't over leverage yourself. And count the money as lost. Right? That's kind of what I try to do. If a prop firm has a consistency rule, I'm sure it's on an instant account. I wouldn't even bother with it. Papa, bro, you are way too definitive in the way you speak. You're talking about TopStep. Been around for decades. But whatever. Bro, I was saying that, can I sell USDT for cash in your Discord for some commission? Oh, no, dude, I don't want to get into that. Sorry. Yeah, I don't want to get into swapping fees and cash and crypto. It's not my thing. So you won't find that in the Discord. So sorry about that. Well, there goes the win on NQ. Sold early or got out early here. Would have been in drawdown just a little bit, but not bad. Not bad. Not a bad trade. Thanks, man. Thanks for understanding. All the best. Yep. Same to you, brother. Same to you. Thank you for all the likes, guys. We got over 50 likes. Means a lot. Means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Looks like the gold shorts might not happen for us as far as our area of entry. So we're just chilling. The consistency rule isn't good for swing traders at all. I don't know what that means. You might be thinking of a different consistency. You're talking about the daily drawdown. You're talking about intraday drawdown, not intraday. Something drawdown. You're not talking about consistency rule. Consistency rule means you just can't make more than X amount of dollars a day. So if you're swing trading, just know where you're going to get out, know where you're going to get in, how much you're going to risk. You can know how much you're going to make on each trade. You're talking about something completely different. Isn't TopStep removing activation fees on this Thanksgiving? Oh, snap. I don't know. And if that's the case, shoot. If that's the case, I might have to buy 2 more. Yeah. The consistency rule isn't good for swing trader at all. I don't know. Dude, it doesn't make any sense what you're talking about. Swing traders can hold a trade and they can know that at their take profit they're going to make $100. Consistency rule says you can't make more than X amount of dollars per day. He's taking 1 to 10 R, that's why. Yeah, I mean, those are some, probably, most likely. But yeah. Yeah, I definitely think he's got this confused with drawdown. What's happening, bro? Don't even understand these things a bit. All good, all good. It's this is trading. We're looking to go short in this supply, 5-minute supply. One to 10 is too much for you. This guy. Oh man. Have you always traded futures? Have you ever traded options? I currently trade options and was wondering how much of the difference between the two there is. I started with trading options in the beginning, then moved to Forex and then now futures. Options is great. You can make quick money with low amount of capital, but the, what is it called? Not depreciation, but expirations on each contract, and then also you having gamma and theta and all this like different terminology where the contract, even if you're in the money on the contract but you're too close to expiration, the contract loses value. That's rough, right? That's hard to manage. I'm not against it. I think you can trade contracts for quick scalps. Theta, yeah, thank you. It was profitable for a little bit, but there's too much of the factor. Like I can't calculate your stop. Like you can't, if you were to enter short with options here on gold, let's call it the S&P 500, and you were trading the daily expirations or even the weekly, you cannot for sure say I'm risking $300 on the trade. Like you can't say I'm getting out here for $300. If we chop around inside of your entry area and then we go into profit, but then come back to your stop loss, your $300 risk could be way more than that, right? So it's too hard to kind of manage it. But let's say you get in it and it runs really hard, it's the flip side too. You can't calculate how much you're going to make, but if it goes into the money, you'll be making a lot of money, Time decay. Yeah, exactly. Forex is good, depending on what brokerage you're going to use, but there's too many international fake accounts and people who get fake MT4 accounts and show that they make money. Not only that, slippage, whenever you try trading with an actual brokerage with Forex, there's a good amount of slippage when you're trading with it. So that's why I stopped trading Forex, because I found futures and the fills are instant. Even with brokerages, United States with futures, the fills are instant, they're consistent, and haven't had any issues then. Okay, guys, this is taking a little bit longer than expected, and it's Monday. I've got quite a bit to do. On the Take Profit Trader account, we're up. We had a winning day, $2,190 in winning trades today, which is great. We just need $1,000 to pass. Gold is buy, bro, not sell. That's to each their own, depending on where you want to go short and where you're going to go long. Whenever I watch dude, he's always in a loss. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you're talking about the TopStep account, but I'm up $2,190 on this account. But It's whatever. Haters gonna hate, and I love it because then you guys come in, say what you want to say, and say I'm a loser, but I'm the one that's consistently going live, and you're gonna keep saying I'm a loser, whatever. I can care less. But you're wrong today. Man, I lost $500 on the funded trader. I had already reached 8%, couldn't close orders. They came out with a dumb explanation to not pay my money. Yeah, that's why I don't like Forex prop firms. That's happened to me multiple times. With the future prop firms stateside, they're regulated by the SEC, so you can't do any shady stuff. Well, there are some things that have happened that probably are a little bit shady, but for the most part, they're pretty strict. My God makes you successful because I know it's too hard. Don't know what that means. Insecure much? Who, me? Yeah, I want to call it insecure. I just want to correct people who come on and just say that I'm not. They're always red. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You know what I mean? Don't say things that you don't know what you're talking about. Or be careful about things that you don't know what you're talking about, right? So he's on my stream and my live. I'm going to say something. You don't have to be here. You can watch somebody else. The haters are back. Yeah, bro. The haters. Always haters. I'm starting to force myself to look for a trade. Volume's kind of low. So we're having a little bit of issues here, trying to think of what to do next. And I need to get my wife's car fixed. She needs 4 new spark plugs and coil packs, and this car dealership's going to take care of that, but I have to take the car over here. And then I have to hit the road for a 2-hour drive up north to shoot content. Bro, you're dope AF. First time seeing you, I can tell you trade for real. F the haters. Thanks, man. Hey, shout out to Ignacio for just freaking stepping it in, hammer it in. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. With all due respect, I think you went too high, sir. On the setup, possibly I might be a little too high in the entry area, but there's a 5-minute supply that I'm looking for right up here that hasn't been tapped yet. Right over here, you see this 5-minute supply candle. So I'm just looking to see if we get in. I like my odds of it going short. I'm not looking for a big move, but yep. That emoji's funny. Haters can't do anything all by itself and criticize. Yeah, exactly, man. It's a crazy world out there when you got internet keyboard warriors, you know, that just jump on and say things. Like, there's a time and place to correct people online and say your thoughts and opinions about things, but just be careful what you say, you know what I mean? Just don't say stuff you don't know what you're talking about. Now I want to go big. FTMO and Fiverr only. These new firms suck. Yeah, FTMO's had his own scandals, and Fiverr's, or whatever that one's called, I'll stick to the futures. Funded Next did reach out to me on Instagram. What's it? Funded Next wants me to jump on a invite with them and talk about being an affiliate, and I don't know, I'll think about it. Since there are a lot of people overseas, we can trade gold together. That'd be the only pair. Sure, you read my mind, 100. Yeah, let's see. You know, if I get filled, I get filled. I'm gonna have to leave the stream because I have to get ready for my 9 o'clock meeting here shortly. So, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's coming up. NQ continuing higher. Gold break the trend line, going up. It's freezing in my office, or it's cold for me in my office. So I need to get my jacket to the car. Damn, I'm gonna message my team really quick. Hey, there are people requesting my trading video, and I'm gonna make it shareable to everybody. So if you're in the Discord trying to learn my setup, I just made the link available to anybody in the Discord. Sorry about that, Elijah. I see that you're looking for it, so I just now saw it. Saw your email. Completely free for anybody to join and want to learn the setup. 5 minute. I see the bear coming. Hopefully. Funded Next has futures. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know Funded Next had futures. Sweet. Well, that's going to be great. That'll be the first prop firm that allows me to be an affiliate. TopStep won't let me. I mean, they're pretty big. You probably have to be pretty big influencer to have a thing with them. And Take Profit Trader, I don't know. They won't let me be an affiliate either. I keep getting rejected, and it's maybe something I'm answering incorrectly. Morning, team. You had a good weekend. Hope you had time to rest and enjoy time with you. There's a new week ahead of us, with it being Thanksgiving Thursday period. We will not be calling Thursday and Friday period. So this week's going to be short. My apologies that I forgot. So we will be calling today to Wednesday. Let's get ready to jump in the meeting, do some knowledge-based training and script training. Exclamation point. I'll be on the road shooting content for Tyler. Guys soon, period. Well, the next has futures. Yes, says it's going to be exciting. My gosh. It has taken forever to get to our area of entry. I'm risking $795. I just need to make 1,000. Hold on, one second. I need to go here. Create limit order. But I only need to make 1,100. Sell. Boom. This is so I can hopefully pass my account. That's what trading is, waiting for 95%, waiting for a setup. 100%, dude. 100%. I used to be the guy that's like, I'm in, I'm out, I'm trading, it's going to go long. And look, there's guys that scalp really, really hard, hyper scalping, and they're good at it. But I've learned that whenever trading is boring, then you're doing something right. And it has been boring for the last 45 minutes. Holy cannoli, we've been waiting for a while. Appreciate you if you're still watching, joining the stream, chilling out, having fun, waiting for a possible winner or loser. I don't know. We shall see. I have to use the bathroom. I have to use the bathroom. I'm trying to hold so I can stay online with you guys. But looks like we got a bunch more members that jumped in today. Appreciate you joining the Discord. Discord is in the pinned comments at the top. It's completely free. Not selling anything. Not selling courses. Don't even have referral links for prop firms yet. So it's just building a community. Funded Next has futures, and yeah. Guys, I gotta use the bathroom, and I gotta go get ready. So let me use the bathroom. I'll come back. The session is so relaxing, no pressure, sir. Sounds good. Yeah, give me a few. Let's see what happens. I'll be right back. Gentlemen, I am back. He's going to get stopped out because the trend is up. My friend. But don't you think that it can pull back a little bit before it goes even higher? Right? What if it goes up there and then comes down and then goes up? But I already got already won. So was I wrong? But you might be right. It might just come up and stop me out. Okay, everybody. It has been a pleasure trading with you guys. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to earn your subscription. I try to go live every single day and try to do this every single day, but not promised. But it's been a pleasure. We're up on the TPT account. Hopefully I get this trade and win and pass. Join the Discord, completely free. Other than that, appreciate you. See you guys in the next stream. Peace.